Back the phone over again. Mr. Floyd here. My name's Josh, and welcome to Mr. Floyd's universe. Welcome to my world. I channel Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain, and we do this every single dawning, Monday through Friday. We do not do this Saturday or Sunday. Welcome. We're grateful you're here. Sorry about yesterday. We're going to let people pile in, and then we'll go over yesterday there with the phone tumbling off of my table there. We're making sure it's nice and stable now. And hopefully people will return from yesterday. Thank you if you watched the second half. And if you didn't come back, I apologize there. Things happen. And we've done this 100+ times. And so if we've only had 2 issues in 100+ videos, I'm not going to argue. I've never done anything 100+ times per se. So this is great. I'm grateful for that. So welcome to all of you. And welcome to those watching in the replay or rewind there. I am grateful. We're going to give it another couple of minutes here. People tend to come in a few minutes late. So we're going to do set up the agenda for today. There we go. So we're going to work with I'll show you the boxes easier. Today's deck, we're going to basically from now on, it's today's deck. So we're going to do 3 cards on the daily. Nothing like Laura would pull. Good dawning, Laura. Millie, Karen, Yanksy, good dawning. And again, sorry for yesterday. The phone tumbled off of the table, and when it landed, it was in reboot mode. I have no idea how that would happen. Karen, check out the Steve Noble video later to take a screenshot, and then you can paste this. Oh, yeah, Steve Noble. Anything Steve Noble does. Fibromyalgia, favor. Saint Germain is saying to drink lots of water, and if you slow down, but we will get to do some healing later. So blessings to you, Fatima. Good dawning from the Great North there. Fatima is in Canada, and I'm sure she's having awesome aurora borealis up there north of the line, so to speak. We don't get them down here in Colorado, but Fatima, she's in Toronto area, so I don't know if the city lights, but with the G3 and 4 storms that have been happening, she should get some amazing aurora borealis out there. All right, so we're going to work with today's deck will be the Mind Info Oracle deck. It's the world's cheapest deck on YouTube. If you want an Oracle card deck, it's like $10 or something. And but it's a good deck. There's actually channels, YouTube channels that use this deck as for their channel as their primary deck. All right, couple other things, housekeeping and whatnot. Good dawning, Helene. Have you and will you please go to the community page? There's been a development in Mr. Floyd's universe here, and if you go to the community page, I think you will appreciate, and obviously you can't do it unless you back out. Saint Germain has moved in across the way. So I kid you not, and I make no lie up, and I tell you no lie, and I posted it last night, and if you saw it, great, and if you haven't, please give it a look, give it a check there. So we know my apartment next door blazes green, right? And that's Archangel Raphael. And it's not just a dark green, or it's his green, right? That bright green. And then, good dawning, Viviani. Welcome. And if you didn't see us on Tuesday Night Live there with Viviani, check it out. It's like 2 hours and 30+ minutes. And Viviani's energetics are incredible, and what she does is incredible. And we really want to thank you again. That was amazing, and we're grateful. And it's got over 100 views. And so for people to go, that's Viviani there. She's got the draw, and people see her energy, because to go back and watch other people's stuff, like, yeah, I don't generally, if I'm watching a tarot reading for a collective, if I'm part of it, or something like that for the club, but people have gone back and watch it, and there's over 130 views, 140 views. That is pretty impressive there, Viviani, for other people, watching other people's energetics. So you've got a good draw there. Even Laura B's pulled out like 70 views or something obscene. There was like 12 in the chat, and then there's like 70 other people who came behind and want to watch it. So you guys have some really amazing energetics there, and I'm grateful. And yeah, we're definitely I got to get emails out to Laura. Laura's going to be on Mondays here, and so we're going to have Laura back. As a matter of fact, I got to get it set up. We're going to have Laura back this, if she's willing, there this Monday then. And so we got to get that set up, and then we're going to have Viviani on unspecific time, but once every 2 weeks as well. So yeah, so you'll see that pop up for Laura this weekend, and I'll get an email out to her, but we're going to have her back on at 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock Eastern my time or Eastern time there. And so yeah, so today we're going to work with this deck. We're going to also work with the Carnelian Wand for Sacral Clearing. We're going to piggyback off of Chris, the volunteer, his Sacral Chakra Bowl that is in the community page there that I highly recommend. You sit down, grab the chair, and get ready for a ride, because I felt the punch in my sacral chakra like I never felt before, per se. Because he's good, and it's really targeted. That bowl's really on fire there. And then we'll do some work with Saint Germain as well, or Isis, even Sekhmet might want to come through for a channeling. And so that's what we've got planned for today. It's not going to be too long, because we are going to John Benny's in about 20 minutes here. So it is Thursday. So we're going to get this moving here. So first thing, like every day, we're going to do our 15-minute or 15-minute project, never 15-second project. So if you've been with us, we've been grounding into energetics of how your universe works, and Saint Germain has deemed us a project to see what we can create by putting energetics out to the universe by November 11th. So from your end, if you're watching this in the replay or the rewind and you've never seen it before, I just pause the video, take 1 minute, and see, okay, what would I like to see in my universe by November 11th? See it, feel it, frame it up, put it on your wall. If it's something you can hold, see yourself holding it. If it's something you can drive, see yourself driving it. If it's something human-wise, see yourself hand in hand with it. Whatever it is for you in your universe, see yourself with it. Feel the emotion of having whatever you're looking for. That's all it takes, 15 seconds. We throw it into the greater source field, and we let it percolate. As we do that daily, we have 15 seconds, we have 45, we have 30 seconds worth, we have 60, it adds up, 45 seconds worth of energy. The energetics add up to a larger ball of energy that is sitting in the source field. And Abraham Hicks goes over this really well. You have to let it percolate. You are in 3D. As long as you don't take the energetics back and pull it back from source field by negative energy or anything else, it'll show up in some form or fashion in your frame. The idea is not to expect anything, but to have an intent of what you want. It's your expectations when you don't get what you want. I expected this, but I got that. Well, maybe it's, and always add for better or better, because you never know what you're really going to get. And your energetics are here, but by November, they could be here. And so what you want now may not be as woo as what you may get in November, because you're in a different energetic space. So as you rise up, always remember that what you're looking for may even be better than what you're thinking you're going to get in the first place. All right, so let's go ahead and take 15 seconds. All you have to do is close your eyes and imagine whatever you're wanting in your universe, be it moving out to a new space, be it getting a new truck or a car, whatever it is, you feel it, you are it, you be it for 15 plus seconds. You send that energy up, and it shows back up in the physical. That's how everything works in this world. Everything starts with something inside here and inside here. And once put it out there, eventually you start taking action, because it's enough energy out there that you get drawn towards it. You start taking action, it all comes into frame. All right, so let's go ahead and do this with intention here. Take a deep breath with me, please. Breathe out. We'll breathe back in one more time. All right, 15 seconds. We're going to go ahead and ground into our project beginning now, and it may be like 20 seconds, but. All right, so we're seeing what we want. We're visualizing, we're grounding into our project. Maybe it's November 11th for you. Getting the keys to your car. Keys to your new apartment. New universe, November 11th. Saint Germain Sapots. All right, we went almost like 30 seconds there. So there we go. All right, that's all it really takes here. Instead of doing specifically, because we are time crunchy here, with John, we try to move over to John on Monday and Thursdays. Mondays for sure, Thursdays we want to get there, but we do, but it may be a little later. But Mondays we crush it at 9, so we can get over to John. We do support John, and John Benny will be on the show the Thursday, the 26th. I got to send him an email this weekend with links, but he will be on the show the 26th. He will be in good dawning. So we're going to have a guest on the next Thursday, the 26th, will be John Benny. He'll be a guest directly. He'll get Dunning. And I will send Chris Volunteer as well. Zoom link. We're going to have him on for Tuesday Night Live. We're going to have Chris on. He's going to have his sacral drum. There we go. And so we're going to do that and some channeling. But we're going to do some drum work with Chris. So we will send him a link as well. So we're going to get everything together. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. reminder there. So we'll get everything out this week. And so, yeah, it's going to be an interesting week here on Mr. Floyd's Universe here with Chris on Tuesday doing a sacral drum. We're backing that up today with sacral with the carnelian. And then on Thursday, we'll have John Binney, who we're going to do a lot of interview with John. And then the last half, because John was thinking that he wanted to hold his energetics for a show, but what he doesn't realize is that a lot of his show's energetics are you guys. So we'll get a couple of you from the audience as well for John to work with before his show, and it'll just be two or three that won't be working with him during his show, but I don't think he understands that. So yeah, and we'll do some interview as well, because yeah, John's a fascinating guy. Apparently he ran the AI programs for the AI systems and implemented the AI systems for Amazon. So that's a huge deal. So every time you go on Amazon and that little genie thing pops up, yes, 7 p.m. That little genie thing pops up, Chris. Yes, thank you. You'll see that John Binney might have had something to do with that little AI, that new AI thing that shows up in I'm sure he did in Amazon there when you ask it a question, the AI there. So that's pretty cool. So we're gonna have a multifaceted conversation there about AI, computer stuff, and spirituality with John Binney on Thursday. And if you want to be like Chris here, and we're grateful that Chris accepted, because his bowls are amazing. His bowl, it really, I've never felt anything so in my sacral chakra. I'm sitting here holding my chair like, and so yeah, I'm grateful. So yeah, if you want to be on Good Dawning or on Tuesday Night Live, if you've got something that you do or want to do, then send me an email, Mr. Floyd Channelings with an S, Mr. Floyd. We haven't changed the email yet. Mr. Floyd Channelings with an S at gmail.com. All right. So what we're going to do right now is do some energetic work. Actually, we're going to do some energetic work with the carnelian wand. So carnelian wand is the sacral chakra. So this works. And then it's funny, I keep this next to something that my mother, because my mother is my wounded sacral chakra. And I have most of my time on this planet has been healing mother wounds. Thank you, Isis, right? Exactly. And so my mother is my biggest wound. And so I've been keeping this next to the last thing that, before I stopped talking to her and moved to Colorado, the last thing that she gave me to help heal my sacral chakra, because it was pretty well destroyed by my mom as a child with every word that came out of her mouth. So very grounding. If you are looking for stone, and we're going to start bringing crystals and crystal work and giving advice on that and helping you to kind of build an arsenal of stones in your universe as well. Still working on trying to get a 5% off code from Crystal Joyce here. But once the sales start kicking in, because the whole store goes on sale in November and December, pretty much, I will let you know, put out links, let you know what's on sale, what's a good price. If you want anything, then you can get it at a much better price than what you would get just retail. But nonetheless, so carnelian wand is good for sacral work. So we're going to do that. So if you want to join me here, you don't have to put a thumbs up in the chat or anything. Just by staying online, you agree. So we're going to go ahead and if you disagree, I understand if you want to drop off. Everybody's energetics are different, and I have no ill will if you don't want to play on the energetics on my end. I certainly respect there on Saint Germain's end. But we are going to bring in Saint Germain. He's going to work on energetics with you, healing the mother wound, right? Isis is here as well, dearie. We have learned that Josh is a multi-win. He's always known that, we have always known that, but he has not allowed it to be. So Josh is a multi-channeler. So what that means is, from his end, he will channel himself, right? He will channel through me, Saint Germain. So we are Saint Germain, and we are channeling through Josh, for you today. There we go. So we had to say that fast so we get that out. So you know it is us, right? But he can also channel Isis like almost directly after. So it would be like Saint Germain and Isis, and we can almost have a dual channeling going on here. So keep all this in mind. It's going to get a little hectic in his universe, in your universe, when you see this, because Josh can jump from Saint Germain to, darling, dearies, how are you today? We are grateful that you are here. It is Mother Isis. We are using the carnelian wand. Most of your wounds, dearie, are coming from the womb, right? From your mother's traumas when you are in the womb. And so we are going to help you with that today with Saint Germain. Okay, so Saint Germain is back. So Josh is unique. He's a multi-channeler. So we are doing, so you see Isis there, then we come back to Saint Germain. So please go look It is not saying that I moved in next door to Josh's apartment or anything, but if you go look at the picture that he had posted on his community page, right? Go look at that picture. You will see that we are not saying anything, but it is green. Then the patio is purple. We are saying that how many apartments have you ever seen in your universe that emits a green light and a purple light? We are not saying much, but if you're in a living universe and you are channeling Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain and you look at your patio window and you turn around and you end up seeing green and purple lights every night now. It is bright green. You can see it. Go look at his community page. It is the most insane thing you will ever see, or is it? We are not saying much, but we live in a living universe. We are going to state this once and we're going to work with the carnelian one. We're not going to dervish off here. Your universe, if you tell your universe that you are recognizing what it is doing for you, if you talk to your universe, right? If you say to your universe, I see you, it is 444. I see you, it is 333. Thank you for the purple light. I see you, Saint Germain. You start doing these things in your universe. You start noticing the coincidences, the 144 on your receipt or whatever it is. You will start seeing change in your universe. Your universe will see that you see it. It is a living universe. Your toroidal field is alive with you and your energetics and the energetics of all, right? So you are spinning around on Earth. And there's all these coincidences, but they are not coincidences, but you see them that way. Come into your frame, into your toroidal field. Are you acknowledging your universe? Josh's universe acknowledges him with Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael with the purple and the green light emitted from the apartment across the way. You cannot see, you cannot help but not see that. All right, so we are going to bring in, we are asking for you to slow down in your universe so you can see where your coincidences aren't and where your universe is actually trying to speak to you. There you go. And we are using the grandest example possible by making Josh's neighbor purple and green, for crying out loud. What more can you get? Right, unless he is going to Mardi Gras, maybe. He is going to celebrate Mardi Gras in his apartment in the middle of the end of summer. He is way off there, but nonetheless, maybe he's having a Mardi Gras party. Otherwise, what else could it be? Purple and green. We are not saying anything more. You use your imagination. We love you. Nonetheless, we are going to bring in Mother Isis here. He's going to work with the carnelian wand here, and we are going to do some smoothing for you today. There may not be a channeling, but you are getting all the energetics you are ready from Saint Germain. My voice alone, when you don't think that we are talking like this for fun. Josh has his normal accent is this weird accent, half Indian sort of, but not really. We don't know what the accent is, right? No, it is a frequency. We are talking in frequencies as well. When we are speaking through Josh, we are sending a frequency to you to help smooth you over, to help your energetics slow down so you can see what is going on in your universe and so you can hear the message from Saint Germain. And we are also sending the healing frequency. We are sending the violet flame. We are asking you in the audience right now. Remember, we had given you the violet flame to turn it, right? So we are going to work with the carnelian wand. We are asking you right now, turn your violet flame. You do not have to invoke your violet flame. If you are watching this, and if you are even in the replay or the rewind, we are giving you the fast track to the violet flame. Here's your gas stove burner. Turn it on and off like the gas stove, right? So we are asking you, and do this symbolically. You might feel it, you might not. It's up to you. Josh feels it for sure. Turn your violet flame up to 8. Just turn it up. All you have to do is do this, and you will feel it. The violet flame is coming up. If you're you saw more of 1% of the light spectrum, you would see purple and all these flames in front of you. You'd be like, I can't see. Get the violet flame out. I'm only seeing this purple moving in front of me. So there you go. All right, so now you have the violet flame on. We are not taking it off. You turn down the violet flame by your choice. We'll never tell you to turn it down, but you turn it up to 8 because we're going to do some sacral healing real quick. All right, so we'll bring in Mother Isis theories. We are going to do some sacral clearing today with Mother Isis. We are going to help you with your mother wounds. Unfortunately, a lot of your mothers are not as loving as Mother Isis on your planet and have treated you with the traumas that they have in their universe. So we are going to help you with that. So stand by as I transmit love and sacral healing to you through Mother Isis and her energetics and the carnelian wand that Josh picked up. So we are going to use that because this is your earth comes with stones that are work with energetics. And so in this case, The carnelian wand works with your sacral chakras, dearies, and it helps you to ground yourself. And he is also a Cancer, and this is very grounding since there is no water, which grounds a Cancer. The carnelian wand will do the same. So we are going to work with the carnelian wand if you work with the mother. So here we go. Smoothly. Mother Isis is working with Saint Germain and Josh to remove any blocks in your sacral chakra. That's why we have brought Chris into the universe as well with his sacral bowls. Because most of your wounds, a lot of you are dealing with narcissistic abuse, with parental abuse, with familial abuse, maybe even in situations where your spouses are not so loving as you are, for sure. And so we are here to help you to heal all of that. Mother Isis understands traumas can be passed through the womb. We do not want you to feel those traumas. It is our job to help you clear those traumas. It's your job to do the work to clear your energetics, but it is our job to help to facilitate that. There we go. We will not be chopping the table as Josh did yesterday, and the phone goes flying over. Think back to your childhood. Remember, your parents' intentions, dearies, were always good when they had you. What happened in your childhood or in your mother's womb is not of your fault, dearies. Your parents do not know if they are bringing their traumas to you. Your parents do not know if they are creating trauma in you. We are going to pull it out of you right now. Your parents do not know what they do when they did what they did. But you are here, so you know what they've done, because you can feel it. Mother Isis loves you, and we're going to seal this up. Step back. There we go. All right. Mother Isis loves you, pays you the greatest honor. It is those who have been traumatized in the womb of Mother Isis where I can be the best help. I will be back. I am always here. We will work with the carnelian wand, the amethyst. Remember, dearies, your pyramids of protection. Right now you are in your violet flame to help you to heal. But when you are out in the world, do not forget to invoke your pyramid of protection. Mother Isis asks only that you speak with her to keep the energetics of your pyramid fresh. All right, there we go. So that was Sacral Healing with Mother Isis. And we're going to do some card work here real quick and then get you over to John Benny. So we're going to pick 3 cards here for today. And so as you can see, we're trying to segment this now. It's kind of segmenting. Longer channels certainly will be Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Fridays for sure. But Mondays and Tuesdays, we're going to work more quickly with energetics to tune you, get you over to John, where you can get attuned inside. So if you notice, and we want to put this to Saint Germain coming back. If you have noticed, we are putting together a team. We have Laura B. She is going to tell you what's up in your universe with Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael's help. We have Viviani, who will help you to get into your Akashic records, right? To see why you are broken, what trauma pattern you are in. For Josh, when his mother got rid of him 7 lifetimes ago, which caused the abandonment traumas that have gone all the way to this lifetime, 7 lifetimes later. So we are building you a team if you are noticing, we have Lara B and we have Viviani so far. And we have Chris to come in and help you to heal with his ball, the sacral chakra. And who knows, maybe this group can help him go find me a new, bigger, and the second ball. Maybe, you never know, right? And so we are going to work with Chris in his sacral. So we are working with a healing team. We are getting a team together for you to help you in your healing. And we are hoping that you can see that, because healing the sacral chakra wounds, the lower wounds, right, the bottom three chakras, will help you to break open and get yourself creative and get into your universe, which is the big thing, because most of your sacral chakras, most of you are smashed down, destroyed by your family and friends and just the universe in general. So we are going to break the blockages in your sacral chakra, move your energy up like a kundalini rising, right, up through your energetics, through your spine, through your chakra system, so you can rise up. That's what we are working on. So we are letting you know, we are framing this out so we can let you know what our intentions are as you are watching this, because otherwise you are just watching this. Are you dervishing with us? No, we are not dervishing. We have a purpose to all of this, and we are grateful that you are here to be part of that purpose. All right. So we are going to do the cards. We are going to let Josh do that. So we are going to release. Oof. All right, I'm back. All right, so we're going to do the cards here and get you guys over to John Benny. This again is the, just for those who might have been late, this is the mind later, or came in while we were live. The mind, there's never late. You come in when you're supposed to. It's the Mind Info Oracle deck. You can get this on Amazon. It's like $10, $15. It's cheap, but it's not made cheap. It's a decent card. I've seen some really cheap decks, but no, it's waxed. It's good. It's thick, so it's a good deck. Stony throws. Stony doesn't. I don't know if she throws the Mind Info Oracle deck, but I always recommend subbing to Stony there, because when she does throw, and it's not regular or anything, when she does throw, and it's based on her energetics, when she feels it, she's really good. Favor. All right, so let's see what we got here. And favor to your new job there, Stony. Hope things are going well. Everybody wish Stony the most awesome favor to her new job. Awesome. Fantastic. Good energetics for your new job there, Stony, from St. Germain. And as well, we are going back into the chat real quick just to Rooted Willow. We are sending love to her and her mom in their universe. We are sending healing love to Millie and her daughter as well, with the smaller version of the pneumonia that is moving energetically through her. We are sending love to anybody out there who is having fibromyalgia or whatever, to horses who has dealing with fibromyalgia. So everybody out there. And Viviani, it is your birthday! Woo! Happy birthday from St. Germain. Mother Isis wishes you the greatest. Happy birthday, Viviani. We are grateful for you helping to heal ancestral mother wounds. You are a big help to the universe, and we, Mother Isis, is extraordinarily grateful for your gifts, Viviani. And we are thankful that you are doing what you are doing to help heal the mother wound. Happy birthday from Isis. Sekhmet wishes you a happy birthday as well there, Viviani. Sekhmet says we love you and are grateful for you too. So Viviani, happy birthday from Sekhmet. There we go. I did not expect Sekhmet to come through there, so happy birthday. You got birthday wishes from Sekhmet and Isis there, and that's amazing. And thank you, Viviani, again. We're going to have you, I got to get an email out to you this weekend, and we'll figure out a time here. It might just be next Tuesday again. So awesome. So everybody, happy birthday to Viviani for sure, and she's going to probably dive over to John's here in a short moment, I am imagining. All right, so that's the face card. Perfect. It landed on the top. All right, so we're going to pull 3 cards. And there you go, Stony. Awesome. All right, so we're going to pick 3 cards here. 1, 2, just off the top today. 3. All right, so the first card is you're being asked to allow to receive. I don't know what you're supposed to receive, but you're being allowed to receive. A lot of you don't allow yourself to receive. You block receiving by worthiness. So I'm guaranteeing there's something in there about find yourself worthy, because you're going to receive something. The next card is healing. Here we go. We are heard. So we've been working with the the sacral chakra healing there, and we're going to do so on Tuesday with Chris. And so healing here has come up. Maybe you need to receive healing. We need one more card. That was all right. The universe works. Say nothing more. All right. So allow yourself to receive. I'm out of the order sometimes. Healing. I love you, Saint Germain. That's amazing. All right. So allow yourself to receive healing there. And again, there you go, Anna. So thank you, Stony. That was awesome to offer that there. Thank you. That was awesome, Stony. Stony, you have a huge heart. Thank you. Viviani, have an amazing, amazing birthday. Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael wants to wish Stony, or Viviani, I should say. Stony, your gift is very nice. Viviani, Archangel Raphael wants to come in and wish you a very happy birthday. What you are doing in this universe is very important. As Mother Isis has stated, there are so many trauma wounds just from the experience of being in the womb itself, and so many wounds that we don't know about from our past incarnations. Archangel Raphael is grateful that you have heard the energetic call and are moving forward with your energetics, Viviani. And we are grateful, Stony, as well. That was a nice gift in your universe, Viviani. Thank you. And have the most amazing birthday from Archangel Raphael. Whoa, there you go. Too often. Archangel Raphael gives you a personal birthday there, Viviani, if you're still in the chat. If not, then we'll catch you on the replay there. You'll catch it on the replay. But either way, I love you guys. We're going to get you over to John Benny and get things moving there. And so we are grateful. And thank you, Laura. Thank you, Karen, for being here. And so, yeah, we're going to do 3 cards. It's which deck, basically. I have a bunch of different decks. And eventually I'll break out my original tarot deck. I'm not the best with like traditional tarot. I don't know why, but oracle cards and such. I've been drawn to more oracle than strictly traditional tarot. But I'll pull out my original deck that I got when I was like 20. And we'll go with that next time. Mikael, welcome. I thought the same. Happy day. Have a birthday. Have a beautiful day. Can never see too many decks. This is true. Awesome. Well, if you want a cheap deck, this one's the cheapest thing I think cheapest deck I've seen on Amazon. But the energetics are great. Either way, John will know, yes, a birthday message from your guides would be lovely. All right. So with that, thank you guys for being here. Again, I'm sorry for yesterday. We can bang on the table here and we reset the legs on the stand here, so it won't fall over today, and it did not, thankfully. Or fall over tomorrow. But I am grateful. I appreciate you all so much. Please check out the community page. Give that a thumbs up there. And slow down in your universe. And we're all in the same family here, so to speak. Saint Germain's got us all wrapped up. So I got one more thing to state, and then we'll dive over to John. Saint Germain and Mother Isis are asking you both. We are both asking you to slow down in your universe, because we are going to throw coincidences in your universe as well. So you understand what is going on here. When you slow down in your universe and start seeing what is going on and see the coincidences, you will understand where you are at and what is really happening here on this channel. And if you have not seen the community page, you might already understand that if you see the community page. But we are getting deeper here and understanding that you really are communicating with Saint Germain. We are not giving you anything. The chances of green and purple moving in across the street, across the courtyard from Joshua, are 0. There are no apartments anywhere in Longmont that he has seen that are pumping out green and blue light, green and purple light, we should say, on a nightly basis. If you are not seeing these things in your universe, slow down, because we are talking to you too. You are part of all of these energetics. And if you are part of this family, then we are grateful that you are here. And we will see you tomorrow in the good dawning again. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell for when Josh goes live. We love you. All right. So there we go. All right, we're going to send you over to John here. Thank you so much. Anybody, Millie, if you could put John back in the chat, somebody just one more time, so it's easy for people to just go bink out of here when we end it. That would be truly blessed. I'll leave it open for a minute if you guys want, so you can drop off to John once it's in the chat there. And there it is. Thank you. And so if you want to click on John here, I'm going to give it a minute and we'll get you guys out of here. And I will meet you over at John's after some housekeeping. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for all being here. And I will see you guys in the next.